Summer-like heat with temperatures right around 90 degrees for one more day, and then we'll transition to more seasonal temperatures, and I think a lot of us are ready for that. What does it take to get from here to there? Well, a good cold front this time of the year, which we're going to see later on tonight, and that will also drive the chance for some strong to severe storms in central and northern Nebraska, largely north and west of Lincoln and southeast Nebraska altogether. But warm start to the day so far. Temperatures are in the 60s and middle 60s at that here in Lincoln and still in Beatrice. 65 degrees in Omaha. Elsewhere, you're still around the middle and upper 50s to about 60 degrees across the state. So warm and feeling a little more humidity as you first step out the door this morning, too, with some dew points in around the middle, if not upper 50s, largely in southeast Nebraska. So some more low-level moisture coming in from southerly winds we've had lately that will help, and one of the ingredients needed for some storm development later on. But for us, particularly in Lincoln, I think we'll see dew points creep up to around 60 degrees today. So you are feeling the presence of a little more moisture in the air with these warmer temperatures this final day, with about 90 this afternoon, but not quite into the muggy category as we ride that comfort line. Winds are out of the south and east even this morning, around 5 to 15 miles per hour. Not all that strong, but you'll notice the wind direction change out here in Scotts Bluff. There's a cold front already starting to make its way into the panhandle. It kind of stalls out later today, so the presence of some storms is going to be back pretty far west to begin with. Mostly clear skies and really a rather quiet day for much of the day today, just being rather warm again, rather hot even if you want to call it that, at 90 degrees, with the southeast breeze picking up around 30 to 35 miles per hour. Now going throughout the day today, eventually, right there, you'll start to see the storm development by this afternoon back here in the northern Sandhills. But those intensify rather quickly from 6 to 7 o'clock with some leading storms on the southern edge of this that we'll have to watch closely for an isolated tornado threat before these join together and kind of bow out across northern Nebraska. So turning more into a damaging wind, maybe a hail threat. Can't rule out some brief spin-up tornadoes before that clears the area by 4 a.m. And then this all wraps back around with some more thunderstorms without the risk for severe weather, just some more rain for the first part of Thursday. But you see how north that is through the area. Southeast Nebraska, mostly dry through this. Even though we're on the edge of this risk in a marginal level 1 out of 5 risk, it's really the slight level 2 out of 5 risk that now extends back into southwest Nebraska for the higher confidence in seeing some storms this evening and tonight. Can't rule out some brief spin-up tornadoes, a rather small chance for that. Large hail, this has increased a little bit with now black hash marks in central Nebraska, meaning that hail up to 2 inches in diameter will be possible over that area, and some damaging winds over north central and northeast Nebraska tonight. But for a lot of us in southeast Nebraska, unfortunately going to miss out on the rain and dodge most of the severe threat and eventually await the seasonal temperatures up by the end of this week. A lot more wind for tomorrow with gusty winds around 40 to 45 miles per hour during our bike drive.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Jessica. New this